Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into what's unlocking in your life. So I thought about this reading because this morning I felt like I have unlocked a different part of my brain for the past few weeks, or maybe the past few days or past few weeks. I've been thinking about dressing up all girly, doing girly things, and it's kind of snowballed into something else. And I feel like that kind of unlocked a different area of my brain because I never really wanted that before. And then yesterday I had this nice conversation with my friend who totally got me to seeing things in a totally different way. So that kind of unlocked my brain in a different way as well. So this morning I just felt like, wow, I'm thinking differently today. So hopefully this carries on, but yeah, it probably will because I feel like doing things differently as well. All right, so if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. All right, so as usual, I wrote down some messages for your groups. It's only like 2 lines of messages, and I quite like the way that they came out, but I'll read those when we get to each of your groups. So over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading. If not, choose another group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. To choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your what's unlocking in your life messages, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your groups. But before we get into that, I just want to say I did this reading on myself before I started filming, and I love what's unlocking for me, like more depth in my intuition, but in a grounded way, and not like I'm gonna flow off into the air of intuition, you know. I'm just sitting with it and I'm having flashes of insights, and that's what's unlocking for me. What's unlocking in your life? Let's read from your messages. Group 1, if you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 1, I heard, I just need a hand to hold. So what's unlocking in your life? It seems like the right people to help you, because a hand to hold. I was seeing someone reaching their hand out. I don't know if it's the person who has come to help you or if it's you helping someone else, but what's unlocking in your life is the support from the right kind of people. This could either be support from the right kind of people, or the good friendships coming into your life and offering you support, enjoying things that you enjoy, holding hands more. Maybe I just need a hand to hold means you'll be having more intimacy with yourself, or intimacy with other people, or with your person, you know. Oh, nice. But let's see, what is unlocking in group 1's life right now? What is unlocking in group 1's life? What is unlocking in group 1's life? Okay, there we go. I got the 5 of Swords before. So we have the King of Wands. Oops, what am I doing? And then we have the 5 of Wands. And then the 5 of Swords. Do you know what? These 2 cards was from my reading, so I'm gonna just put that in the deck. If it comes back up again, then they're your cards. Maybe in another life I will be the girl. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. What's unlocking in your life is the ability to see what's really for you, the ability to, oh, I need to cover the star. Wait a second. I need to cover that up. All right, yeah, so I've covered that up. So what's unlocking in your life is the ability to see what you want, feel what you want, or what's in your path, what's right for you, and go after it. And the ability to manage different kinds of things in your life, like home life, love life, work life, managing your diet, managing your time well as well. I'm seeing that maybe things have been a bit all over the place. You've not been managing well. But what's unlocking is the ability to be able to manage life with everything else. Yeah, we have the mountains in the background. I never noticed that before, but I'm noticing different aspects of my cards lately in the reading, so this is cool. But anyway, so the mountains in the background signify different struggles that you've been through. It's really difficult to climb mountains, right? So what's unlocking is being on even ground now without feeling like you're struggling, without feeling like you're out of breath, without feeling like you don't have a handle on things. You'll have a handle over things. Do you know what I'm seeing here? These crystals look like they're slowly moving towards the King of Wands, and there's sharp points, and the King of Wands kind of looks tense, like don't come near me. You see his fist clenching and like acting like he's ignoring the crystals coming closer and closer. I'm getting that you're no longer going to be ignoring things. It's like acts as if it's not there and it's gonna disappear. But when there's issues going on, they don't go away just because you're pretending that they're not there, just because you're like, everything's fun, everything's great, everything's hunky-dory, when it's not. So I'm getting like and it's funny how I wrote down, I just need a hand to hold, and the King of Wands fist is clenched. I'm getting you're opening up more in your life, opening your hand. And I'm also getting like when your left hand or your right hand starts itching, that's when money comes in. You'll be able to open your hands to accept new opportunities. I'm getting more open-minded, and to not be so stubborn to accept help, because maybe you've needed help in the past and you didn't accept it, but you're going through healing with the star. So the star is all about healing, and I'm getting a fresh perspective as well. When you get a fresh perspective, you can open your hands slowly to accept help, to begin to notice that the problems are still there, and you being able to deal with the problems as they come in. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups, like ignoring the problem. Like the hand is covered and the hand is not reaching out to receive this cup, and it's about just being open. What's unlocking in your life is you being more open and stable. Yeah, look at this person's hand. It's open. Can you see? Hopefully you can. This person's hand is open and holding flowers. Like new things can blossom up when you open yourself up to whatever you want, like your path, your movement forward. Maybe you haven't been on path for a while, or maybe it seemed like you weren't on path because of the mountain. It can be difficult to work through, to walk through, to experience. But the Two of Pentacles is off the mountain now, so you don't have to be so tense. You don't have to be so clenched, I love that. Group 1. What else is group 1 unlocking in their life? What else is unlocking in their life? we have the wheel, a change in perspective. The wheel turns around and around, and then the Two of Pentacles is going up and down and going with the ebbs and flows of life. So what's unlocking is the ability to go through the ebbs and flows of life and be able to take charge, because you have the King of Wands and the King of Swords here, which is all about mental clarity, being in charge, setting your boundaries, doing what needs to be done, and just being able to not feel bad about what you're doing, what you're going through, how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, what's happening around you. It doesn't matter, because I'm getting you're taking control of your own life. I'm getting like you're grabbing this wheel and turning it in your own favor. I'm literally seeing the hands, because this is like fate turning, the universe is turning the wheel for you, but I feel like you're the one that's taking the wheel and turning it yourself, because I'm getting you're mastering your mind. On a mountain, you have to master your mindset. It's all about mental discipline on the mountain. You can't turn back. Well, you can turn back, but you wouldn't have seen the views from the top if you didn't carry on top of the mountain. So mental discipline is the ability to climb to the top of the mountain even though you want to turn back, you know. And what's unlocking is the ability to get to the top of the mountain, get down to the bottom of the mountain, and carry on with walking and just carrying on with all the things that you need to do, because you have all the energy with the Knave of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Chalices, which is so many things to do and not feeling overwhelmed by all the things that you need to do. You're managing. You've got this, Group 1. You've got this. Even if you ask someone for help, you've got this. Even if you have to help someone, you've got this. Even if you have to do it by yourself, you've got this. Don't sell yourself short is the message I'm getting here. Don't doubt yourself. Don't ignore problems as they arise, because you are preventing from the next chapter of your life from unlocking. Wow. All right. So let's go to your oracle decks. I forgot what they were called then. So we have Into the Unknown, One Ring Circus. Yeah, I'm kind of getting this again, like ignoring the problem that's right in front of you, averting your gaze, clenching your fists like you can't get the better of me. And then we have the blindfold on. But then she has her hands up, ready. Yeah, she's ready and unlocking something. She is ready to unlock something, but she can't see what it is that needs unlocking. And that's all a part of the path with the star. Sometimes we can't see where we're going, because the star is all about our dream life. And we can't see where we're going on our dream life. All we need to do is just keep moving forward. And what's unlocking is you keep on moving forward, even though you don't know how it's going to end. What's the end result going to look like? What's the path going to look like? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? But it's okay. Because we're not meant to know everything. We're not meant to know what key this door unlocks. And the key has wings on it. I don't know if you can see it. And she's holding the chain, and there's a star on the end of the chain. Oh wow, okay. What's meant for you is truly meant for you, Group 1. And what's unlocking is the next step in your path, the next step in your evolution. But I'm getting that you can't see that right now. You just have to keep managing, keep moving forward, keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, until you reach it, because I'm getting a slight obstacle here again with the one ring circus. There's just this rock in the middle of the ocean. Like, how is the elephant supposed to get down? How are they supposed to swim to shore? Is there even a shore to get to? We don't know. Maybe we don't know if there's clouds beside them because we can't see what's in front of the woman. Is there land? Is there a circus? Is there a crowd? What is there? We don't know. So what's unlocking for you is being able to say, I don't know, I'm not sure, and just being fine with that. I don't know what's next on my path, even though I am moving towards what I want. I don't know what's next. I don't know who's going to subscribe to my channel. I don't know who's going to offer me a hand. I don't know who I'm going to talk to next. You just have to keep moving forward, because that's life. You know, we don't know what's around the corner. Oh. And then we have leadership, taking the lead in your own life. Self-love. 2 red cards, the root chakra, feeling safe and secure enough to keep moving forward, not moving out of fear, not worrying about what happened in the past. Because when I think of the root chakra, I think of a tree and the roots of that tree, which brings me to the zodiac sign Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, and it's all about emotions and attachment styles. And I'm getting here, you have a secure, it's like building into a secure attachment if you don't have that already. Because I feel like sometimes our attachment styles can be tested when we are going through difficulties on top of the mountain, while climbing the mountain. But you're unlocking a different part of yourself, of self-trust, self-love, feeling secure within yourself, knowing what you will and will not allow, your boundaries firm, your sense of self great, your values strengthening as well. Because I feel like maybe in the past you allowed many things to happen and you ignored them. Yeah, you ignored them, or you said to yourself, oh, it's fine, it's okay, but it wasn't okay. It's like you're justifying the behaviors of other people, you're justifying the thoughts going around in your head, you're justifying your own actions, even though they were done out of insecurity. Because I'm getting like your root chakra is strengthening. You didn't have the best relationship with yourself in the past, but what's unlocking is a better relationship with yourself. So the more you build a relationship with yourself, is the more that you can trust in your path forward. Because an insecure attachment style is insecure about the future. Like, so many questions. Oh my God, what's next? What's next? Is this going to happen? I don't think this is going to happen. But it will, and you know that it will happen. You just got to keep moving forward, group 1. Wow. All right. And let's go to your last messages with the charms. What messages? We have the taxi. 10-1. Which is Korean currency. We have honey. Honey, honey, honey. Not me singing all the songs. Shaking this phone, sorry guys. And we have the bucket and the spade for the sand. And a coffee board or cafe board. Honey, honey, honey. I'm getting like, don't worry about money, because we have the cafe, we have honey, which can be found in a cafe. And how are you going to pay for the coffee? With money. What's unlocking for you is your ability to make money. I'm getting here with the taxi. Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Don't worry about how money ebbs and flows, grows and shrinks, blossoms and withers. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting flower analogies here, but flowers, opening and closing of a flower, that could be the opening and closing of the hand again. But your money, your financial situation, I feel like that's going to change slowly as you keep going forward. And then the number 10, which is all about endings, and then number 1, which is all about new beginnings and focusing on yourself, your personality, your root chakra, focusing on yourself, because the root is all about where you come from and the relationship with yourself. And I'm getting the message of sit back and smell the coffee and smell the flowers as well. Sit back and smell the flowers, sit back and smell the coffee. And I'm getting like that message is all about enjoying the moments. Your ability to enjoy the moment. And to enjoy the moment is to take notice of the little things around you. And don't worry about the big things, because the big things are unfolding while you move forward into the unknown. You're going to see life as sweet, group 1. And I'm getting, look at the little ironies in life and being able to take life as it comes and goes and flows and build something out of it, even though some things are temporary. With the sandcastle and the taxi, it doesn't mean that you have lost something. It doesn't mean that it wasn't worth it, because each things in our lives has a season, group 1. Just like money comes and goes, seasons change, sandcastles get broken down by the water, by the weather. The honey in the honey pot can go down with the amount of time that you're eating it. Passengers come in and out of the taxi, What's unlocking in your life is the idea that permanence is, what's this message coming through? The idea that permanence is relative? What? Wait a second. Is this a saying, or am I making this up? Permanence is an illusion. Means that the idea of something lasting forever or staying exactly the same is not real, as everything in the universe is constantly changing and subject to decay over time. Essentially, nothing truly remains permanent. And it's the ability to be okay with that, being strong and secure within yourself, not to crumble with each change, because nothing is permanent. And it's okay. And then I said the word relative. Let me Google that word. Okay, so relative means being judged or measured in comparison with something else. So as an example, we weighed up the relative advantages of driving there or going by a train. And then another one, true to a particular degree when compared to other things. Since I got my job, I've been living in relative comfort, more comfort than before. Because the King of Wands looks uncomfortable and is not looking at the dangers of these crystals coming towards him. But then he can open his eyes and look down at the crystal and no longer be scared, because he's secure within himself. So that's relative, right? I hope I said that right. I don't know. And it's like the Two of Pentacles is weighing up the different options in life, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that is what I'm seeing for your group 1. All right, I'll just reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 1, I heard I just need a hand to hold. All right, yeah. Thank you for watching group 1. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your What's Unlocking in Your Life messages. I did this reading for myself before I started filming, and my reading told me that my intuition will grow deeper and I'll be more grounded when I receive intuitive downloads and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see what your reading picks up. So before we get into it, I'll just read these messages. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 2, I heard I just need room to grow. I just need space to heal. What's unlocking in your life for you is the ability to I'm getting the 8 of chalices here. Being able to remove yourself from anything that is holding you back, that has caused you distress in the past, anything that is stifling you, anything that is boring to you, whatever it looks like to you, because then you can heal. Or you have healed so much that you have the ability to do that. Oh, beautiful. All right, so let's go over to your tarot cards. So what's unlocking in group 2's life? In group 2's life right now. So it might come up with different advice for your group, or just show me what's unlocking in your life. We'll just take the messages as we find them. Go. We have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Power by Beyonce is going through my head. And I thought the world would revolve without us, without us, without us. But nothing I know could ever break us down, could never bring us down. Yes, we can. And just like you know what, let me look at the lyrics. When the palm of my 2 hands hold each other, that feels different from when your hands are in mine. That's just the way it is, yeah. Okay, so something about hands. So I wrote in group 1's message, I heard I just need a hand to hold. So maybe group 1 is for you as well, because I did have the 5 of Swords in group 1, but I put it back because I thought this is like left over from my reading. But here we are in group 2. And when my voice is screaming out to my own ears, that feels different when I hear yours. Now that's the way it is, yeah. And when I'm standing in this mirror after all these years, what I'm viewing's a little different from what your eyes show you. I guess I didn't see myself before you. Moving forward, a subtle power, a tough love, ooh, like a shark, oh, like a bear, a tough love. Anyway, yeah, so superpowers coming to mind with this group, with your group 1, group 2. Wow, I'm kind of losing it here. Like, I'm saying group 1 and then group 2, and I'm laughing, and my words are and I'm just like, well, that is proper 5 of Swords energy, actually. A bit scattered all over the place, like things slipping through your fingers, not knowing where you stand. But what's unlocking in your life is the ability to just let it go. Look, this person is dropping all of the swords. And it's like, you know what, it's time to just let it go. I can't think about this anymore. I can't house these thoughts in my head. I can't house these people in my head anymore. These people are walking away and they're sad that maybe the relationship ended. But you know what, that's fine, because you can't, you know what's unlocking a better relationship with yourself, because you notice that these people or these things aren't doing anything for your mental health. So you are unlocking mental well-being, mental clarity, being able to see straight is the message I'm getting here. Because you can't see straight with all the chaos, with everything that's blocking you, with everything that's got you overthinking, thinking about the same thing over and over again, which is burning you out, or which has burnt you out. And maybe you've just been holding on to many things, saving many things so that you can bring it up in arguments, or other people bringing it up in arguments you don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're the sort of person who doesn't like to say things as they happen. You just sit on it. Oh, you're this, you're that. And then you take it into your spirit, into your thoughts, and you think and think and think about it, but you don't say anything. And I feel like what's unlocking for you is the ability to say something, and then it will possibly turn into an argument or something like that. And then you'll realize that, wow, I didn't need these people anyway. I didn't need them in my life. I didn't need this situation. It was holding me back mentally. Mental freedom is coming your way, group 2. The ability to stand on top of your own hill and just see everything for what it is. Do you know what? I'm getting like a realistic point of view. You're becoming more realistic. Because in the Five of Swords energy, that's not being realistic. It's about making things up in your head and not addressing much of anything, just holding on to it. But we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is all about standing by yourself and being comfortable with yourself, your environment, what you have created in your environment. And I'm getting grieving here. Grieving for what you no longer... I'm getting this... Okay, sorry. I'm not finishing all my sentences here. And that's the Five of Swords energy. Like not finishing things... You're not finishing your sentences, not finishing your thoughts, because things are interrupting you. But we had the San Francisco Bridge here, it looks like, and it's bringing me to my dream that I had the other week. So my uncle was passing away, and I think the day before it happened, I had a dream that I was going to San Francisco, and I got out of the plane and I suddenly remembered, oh wow, we can go to San Francisco Bridge. And I feel like the bridge was a symbolism for like a spirit crossing over or going over into your next life, something like that. So being able to grieve for relationships that have passed, or relationships that you thought were healthy but they weren't, you know, and being good in your own environment. And saving money as well. What's unlocking for you is your ability to be able to save money, invest in quality materials, or invest in the stock markets. Just, I don't know, invest in your interests. Oh yeah, I like that. Because the woman in the Nine of Pentacles is gardening, and she's interested in gardening. And look how the fruits are grown. She has carrots, tomatoes, growing beautifully on the vines, you know. And so invest in your interest and it will go a long way. Yeah, invest in your interest with the Ten of Pentacles, because it will grow. Pay attention to what your intentions are. Pay attention to what you're manifesting. But anyway, let's see. The Knave of Wands. All right, yeah. Okay, the Nine of Swords. And the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles beneath the deck. All right. What's unlocking for you is the ability to be in your own energy. Because over here just spells insecurity. Yeah, the message of insecurity is coming up for your group. It came up in group 1, so maybe group 1 is for you. Watch that reading if you feel like you feel called to do. But the feeling of insecurity here, oh, I'm just going to sit on this problem and I'm not going to say anything about it because I should just maybe sit with it and deal with it. But you're not really dealing with it, just sitting with it. You know, when problems really need addressing, they need addressing straight away and not be kept in your head like, oh, I can just think this through. But no, some things need talking about, some things need addressing straight away. What's unlocking for you is the ability to be more vocal, your ability to find the words to say straight away rather than waiting. You know, and being able to be in your own energy because you're removing yourself from people who don't have your best interests at heart, who don't know how to speak to you, who don't know how to be your friend, who don't know how to be your family, who just don't know, who say things and think they can get away with it because you have allowed them to say things. I'm getting like what you allow is what your life will become in the long run. And I feel like what's unlocking for you is your ability to say things, so then that becomes your reality. And I feel like moving away from old friendships, relationships that didn't serve you, relationships that didn't mentally stimulate you, and moving into a community that is uplifting, that helps you thrive as a person. Yeah. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Wands, and then the Magician, and just so many positive cards, one after the other. You're moving towards positivity, comfort, security, because you're investing your money. So security in more ways than one. Security in finances, security in community, security of mind, security of energy. Of your energy. Being able to see things for what they actually are, and not for the way that you wish things could have been, or making things up in your mind after an argument is finished, or after you've been called something, like adding extra information or taking away information so that you can sleep at night, maybe, who knows. And then let's move over to your next cards. We have Ghostlands. And then we have Slow and Steady. I'm getting boundaries here with the shell. We can't see her full body. So that means you need the shell around you, or you've built up this shell around you. So as a way of coping with the hurt of other people or what you haven't worked through. But I feel like you are reworking the shell so it becomes a boundary for other people. You are able to communicate your boundaries in a more effective way, and being able to uphold those boundaries, you know, because you've been wearing a mask for too long around these people or around this situation. The mask is slowly undoing and it looks like it's going to fly off anytime soon. So you're unlocking the ability to be yourself and to create boundaries and create security within yourself. Yep, group 1 is for you, group 2. Do you know what? I'm going to read Ghostlands from the book because I feel like it's needed for this reading so we can gain more clarity. I haven't read from this. Oh, wow. My phone case just fell onto the table, and you need more clarity. You need to see things for what they are, because this phone case could easily be clouded with dirt or something like that. But this is clear, so you need to be more clear. Interesting. So number 17. So Ghostlands, you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. So Upright, when you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. Oh gosh. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. We spoke about grounding in group 1, feeling grounded. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps towards a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. Wow. So focus on the present moment, invest your money, focus on your thoughts. What are you thinking? Focus on what you want to say, focus on your mental health, focus on your physical health, focus on your interest in the now. Because the past is gone, you know, it doesn't exist anymore. It exists within us, but not outside of us. And how can you process that past? It's to speak on it as well. So if you have a problem, speak on it. Individuality, grounding with the red. That is the root chakra. Being secure within yourself. And intuition. Oh, we have 11 and 2, master numbers. So red is the root chakra and orange is the sacral chakra. The two lower chakras, the chakras that are extremely close together. And it's like, what are you creating? It's like, what reality have you been creating when you are in this 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords energy? Because you aren't or haven't been expressing your thoughts when it's needed, you can make things up in your head. And then that can become your reality because you think it, so that's what it is. Which leads you to feel ungrounded and not being able to create much because you don't have that spark within you. But when you talk about things, that's how you become more secure within yourself. And then the creativity can come through with your intuition. That means you can invest in your interests. So what's unlocking for you is the ability to access your intuition, to feel grounded within yourself, to feel like you have a strong relationship within yourself so that you can create, have access to your intuition as well. And then let's go to your last messages with your charms. So we have kiss. And then we have Saturn, the planet. You've learned a lot of hard lessons, the fire extinguisher. What could you learn from this part here? The boy, I don't know how you say that, B-U-O-Y. We have the dinosaur egg, a baby dinosaur. How about one more? Let's go for one more. It's a rebirth I'm getting with the dinosaur. And then we have the Harry Potter book, the spell book. And I was getting the message of what you think you can be, what you think is what you become. And that's a form of manifestation. And I'm pretty sure we got the magician card. What's unlocking in your life is the ability to manifest and the ability to see that what we think we become and what we think life will look like is what will actually happen. Because sometimes you can be thinking negatively and only negative things happen. Sometimes you can be thinking positively and only positive things will happen. And what's unlocking is the ability to put into practice what you have learned along the way, therefore reviving or a rebirth in how you think, how you see things, how you speak to others, how you deal with situations. You know, in order for a situation not to keep going is to put the fire out, is to stop it in its tracks. And to stop something in its tracks is to put boundaries up so that it doesn't carry on into the future. And so that when you get to the future, you don't look back at the past and think, I wish I would have said this, I wish I would have done that differently, I wish this, I wish that, you know. So what's unlocking is you doing things differently, looking at things differently, thinking differently. Saturn is a long-term planet. So it's funny that we were talking about the future in the book, and Saturn is ruled by Capricorn, which is all about the long term. So finances for the long term, make sure you invest your money because it will grow. It will grow in a beautiful way, you know, and invest in your interest because maybe that could turn into something that turns into financial reward, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is all about the long term, the future, comfort, you know. I'm getting the message of weathering the storm. You can, what's unlocking for you is the ability to weather the storm or each storm as they come in, because you're secure within yourself. You have boundaries. Okay, so let's look up master number 11. Yeah. So master number 11, one of your personal numbers, you'll notice that you tend to be a people pleaser and you can get too caught up in being of service to others. So people with the master number 11 personality usually have a dual state of mindset by birth. Yeah, mindset. Maybe you have been a people pleaser, which means you just swallow what you need to say so that the other people are happy. You don't want to mess with the status quo, but that's not how it's meant to be. What you're unlocking is I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm not pleasing you. I'm going to please myself. And then master number 22 is considered to be the most powerful number out of the rest. And thus, master number 22 is also called the master builder or the master architect. It holds so much power that it can turn big dreams into reality. 22 can turn the most ambitious of dreams into reality, but only when it's supported properly by other numbers in the chart. Ambitious with the Saturn and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to create the life that you want, and what's unlocking is the ability to do that. You're becoming more serious with Saturn, and birthing a new you and working on your manifestations. Maybe you're scripting, maybe you're writing what you want for the future. It's important that you do that. Wow. Yeah, so that is what I'm seeing for you, group two. I'll just reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So, group two, I heard, I just need room to grow. I just need space to heal. Wow, right, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group two. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your what's unlocking in your life messages, and as usual I'll read these messages to you, but first I just want to say I did this reading on myself before I started filming, and what's unlocking for me is my intuitions growing deeper and stronger, getting more insights and feeling grounded as well in my intuition, and just more self-trust too, which is amazing. So I'll just read these messages for your group and then we'll get into your cards. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 3, I heard, I just need space to run. Oh, I just need space to run. Maybe what's unlocking for you is you'll want to exercise and be free as well, because running can symbolize freedom. The more you run is the more stamina you build, and the more stamina you build is the longer you can go with exercising, with your focus, because you're training your mind to keep running or to keep going. I feel like what's unlocking for you is mental strength, stamina, the ability to run, your health. Yeah, your health is improving. So maybe you're eating better. Maybe you had an epiphany that you need to get healthier because maybe you have high blood pressure. Maybe you're diabetic. Maybe this, maybe that, and you're trying to find ways to manage it better, manage your symptoms, just manage yourself. Wow. All right, so let's go over to your cards, your tarot cards. Okay. Must be the reason. What? There's 2 songs coming through. Let me write that down. Okay, so while I was shuffling, the song Must Be the Reason Why I'm King of My Castle and Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson came up as well. So I'll just read the lyrics for Rhythm Nation and then we'll get the other song up. With music by our side to break the colour lines, let's work together to improve our way of life. Join voices in protest to social injustices. A generation full of courage come forth with me. People of the world today, are we looking for a better way of life? We are a part of the Rhythm Nation. People of the world unite, strengthening numbers. We can get it right one time. We are a part of the Rhythm Nation. Okay, so maybe you have something to say, and what's unlocking is your voice. Maybe you are unlocking your brave side, because to speak up is to have a level of bravery and confidence and comfort within yourself, to not be teared down by what other people are saying about you or to you. And it says here, let's work together to improve our way of life. So maybe you are improving your health, is what is unlocking for you, better health, because we do have fast moving cards here with the 8 of Wands, which is energy moving quickly, and the Knight of Swords moving quickly in the mind. But then your body is thanking you for this movement. Your body feels great, it feels healthy, feels like you have given your body what you need, you know, with all this running, with all this energy flowing, getting your juices pumped. Is that is that the saying? I don't know. But getting your juices flowing. Yes, yes. And then let's go to this song. I'll just look it up. It's just repeating the lyrics. So, must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm free in my trapped soul. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be the reason why I'm making examples of you. So, what is unlocking for you is realizing that you are the king of your own castle. And by that realization, you realize that you actually have all the freedom that you need. It's a shift in mindset. Because maybe you've been in this space where you've been thinking, oh, it's not for me. Taking the lead isn't for me. I don't have the power. I don't have this. I don't have that. Maybe you've been naive, been feeling a little naive. But I feel like what's unlocking is kind of like a bustle kind of energy. You suddenly feel comfortable within yourself. You suddenly feel comfortable to get moving, to do things again, because you've been feeling stagnant. You've been feeling like you can't do much. Maybe your routines have been off. Maybe you've been stuck in a routine, like you go to bed and then you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling instead of meditating, or instead of, you know, reading a nice book to help you wind down. You're just scrolling and having information overload. And I feel like it's about you having that shift, thinking, if I don't change my ways now, then I never will. If I don't change now, then who will change for me? You know, so it's all about taking control of your health, taking control of your own habits, taking control over your own schedule, you know, and being able to feel empowered about that. Taking control of your exercise routines, taking control about what you expose yourself to, what you expose your mind to. And getting, like, what's unlocking for you is your understanding that you need more stimulating content to view. So maybe more stimulating books, maybe going on a little trip to see some different views, you know, by coach or by a motorbike or something. I'm getting Vietnam for some reason. In Vietnam and Thailand, they ride their motorbikes and they use Grab and they move very fast. So I'm getting that what's unlocking for you is this new speed. I'm getting like an internet speed being very fast, and you'll be able to think fast. You'll be able to grasp ideas quickly. You'll be able to grasp different travel opportunities because it's cheap. And it's like, yo, that's a bargain. I need to grab it before it's gone. You'll be able to just think fast, be fast, and not overlook opportunities when they're there, because maybe you have been in the habit of just looking at flights and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and like, not this flight, it's too expensive, not that flight, it's too expensive, not this flight, it's taking too long. But it's all about being much more proactive in your search for flights. I don't know why flights is coming up, but maybe this is just an analogy. Searching for on different sites for different prices, going on that airline websites and looking through there, being able to just explore your different options before you settle on the one option and you go, so that you can process different amounts of data quickly as well. Because maybe you were overwhelmed by the number of flights and searching for the flights, searching for the holiday, searching for the hotel. But you don't need to do too much on getting here. You just need to make up your mind. I'm going here. I'm going to catch this flight at this price, and it's going to take this long to get here, and blah, 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 blah. You know, just quick on your feet. That is what is unlocking for you, group 3. Wow, I love that. Yeah, being more decisive. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so what else is unlocking for group 3? Must be a reason why I'm king of my castle. Must be a reason why I'm singing. Must be a reason why. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. What's unlocking for you is, I feel like the lack of being careful, because I'm getting like, okay, I'm seeing this flight for this price, so I'm just going to get it. I'm seeing this hotel for this price, so I'm just going to get it. And being able to research quickly and not dilly-dally, not stay stuck searching and searching and searching. It's like you almost have the ability, oh, excuse me. Wow, that was violent. I was just about to say, you have the ability to look at the little details and make your mind up quickly and not get stuck. Like that cough got stuck in my throat. You don't have the ability to make decisions, so it just gets stuck in your throat, and hence why you just sit there and lie here scrolling, doing the same thing. Your schedules are all over the place, you know. And it's all about getting your life together. Yeah, what's unlocking for you is your ability to get your life together. Get your life together, work on building your finances and your ability to be patient and know that not everything will work out, because some things you work on don't always work out, and that's fine. We can always move on to the next thing and not just get stuck mentally. So just keep going. Your ability to keep going, keep moving forward, keep growing, keep evolving is unlocking for you. Ooh. You're just moving quick, next. And you're feeling stable with all that next, because you've got all that you need. You're building security within yourself and around you. And that's giving you more freedom to just go. Wow. And then we have here wishing well in reverse. And solitude. Yeah, I feel like this needs to be upright actually. It doesn't feel right to be in reverse. What's unlocking for you is the ability to feel safe within yourself, to be able to stand strong within yourself, and to know that you will always have yourself. And you are constantly evolving and growing with the rate that you're moving, or you will be moving. It's like it sparks an evolution within you. So then you are removing parts of yourself that weren't really you in the first place. You're moving towards what's really for you and not moving towards what's for everyone else. You're working towards a life that will fulfill you, which will sustain you, which will fulfill you, you know. And if you have to do that by yourself, so be it. You can do that on your own. That's cool. Because I'm getting like, you don't need anyone else to give you motivation. You don't need anyone else to give you push. You don't need that external validation, because that's all coming from within. You know, as when you have that internal validation, nothing can stop you. Not the naysayers, not other people saying, why are you doing this? That doesn't make sense. Stop what you're doing. Do this instead. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing me. You know what I mean? Wow. And then we have healing. teaching and learning. My throat keeps playing up in this reading. I'm like, and holding back a cough or holding back coughs. You're not holding, don't hold back anymore, group 3. What are you doing holding back? You're unlocking door after door after door within you. You're unlocking door after door after door outside of you. And that comes through healing. Expressing yourself through your throat chakra. Blue is associated with the throat chakra. So clearing the throat chakra to let energy flow through you again. And what's unlocking for you is the ability to learn from the past, learn from what you have experienced on your healing journey, and learn from what you have experienced in the past so that you can let it all go and you can sit with yourself. You can just sit with yourself. Yeah, that's the message. Wow, I don't think we need any more messages about that. So let's go over to your charms. Must be the reason why I'm king of my castle. Satellite. Connection. Connecting with yourself. Connecting with your purpose. Connecting with your future self. Connecting to eyeballs. Well, the eyeballs. And what else? We have welcome home sign. Oh, that's nice. What else? We have the dog bone. Let's get one more. Must be the reason. We have 2 more. Okay. My throat is closing up while I'm talking to you. I feel like my voice is going. And so we have the popcorn. And the ring. Wow. I have had this in this bag for a very long time. And I've been wondering when this ring will be coming out. But it hasn't come out yet. Wow, this is very exciting. I don't know why, but so this ring, I've had this ring since maybe I was a child, and there was a ruby heart in the middle of the ring, if you can see it. And that heart never budged or anything. I wore this ring like every single day for years and years and years and years. Nothing happened. I went to an elephant sanctuary in Thailand. I love elephants. I really do. They're my favorite animals, and I could cry every time I talk about them. But we're not going to do that right now. Get it together. So I was at the elephant sanctuary and I was touching my ring, and I thought to myself, well, this is feeling a bit rough. So I looked at my ring and I saw that the heart was missing. I was like, oh no, this is terrible. But I didn't feel sad about it. I didn't feel any type of way because I was at an elephant sanctuary and I was looking at it as if I left my heart at the elephant sanctuary. It's like my heart was left with the elephants. and I always think that's a beautiful story. So I'm getting here, you are doing what's best for your heart. You are unlocking your heart chakra. And okay, I see what's happening. You are unlocking your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Because when you are talking about what you want, talking about your heart's desires, talking about what matters, is how you heal your heart and your throat chakra. Yes. Wow. And then you can fill in this heart-shaped hole in this ring again. I wish that were the case. I wish that the ruby would slowly make its way back into the ring, but that's not gonna happen. So it's like you're coming home to yourself. You are coming home to yourself. You're welcoming in this new you, this new evolved you, because you're unlocking so many doors. You are opening your heart chakra, and your heart is your home. Oh, my heart is really feeling this. You're connecting with yourself on a deeper level, or reconnecting with yourself, because the connection has been a bit off, you know, because of bad habits, because of maybe your health being bad, maybe this, maybe that. And you're strengthening yourself. When dogs chew on a bone, they're strengthening their teeth. So you're strengthening your body, you're strengthening yourself. Maybe get your teeth checked out, maybe get your eyes checked out, maybe you do a health MOT, since we're talking about health. You know, eat less sugary things. Oh my gosh, I'm burping. Like, your throat chakra is being exercised in this reading. You know, my throat chakra is going crazy right now. That's like confirmation that burp was. And it's like creating a happier life. Like, look at how happy this popcorn thing looks. You know, create this happy life for yourself. That's what you're unlocking, a happy life. And I feel like maybe you want to get your teeth sorted because you want to smile more. Maybe you're feeling insecure about your smile. So maybe get that checked out as well. Whew. Wow, my throat is feeling very clear now. I thought I'd just enunciate that because I don't know what's happening. All right, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you, group 3. I'll just reread these messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group 3, oh my god. Well, things need to be released with you, group 3. I'm yawning now. Group 3, I heard I just need space to run. And then I wrote down the songs Must Be the Reason Why I'm King of My Castle and Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. All right, yes, that is what I'm seeing for your group 3. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.